Mauro, good morning.
Good morning.
Appreciate you hopping on early.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully, you're able to get some sleep last night. Tolu, thank you for joining. I heard Neza.
Hi,
Yeah,
everyone.
hey, Tolu.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, sound
Okay,
good.
cool. All right.
Neza, thank you for joining.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello. So, if we could, while we wait for others. Oh, hello, Pranita.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So, hello, Piyush. I think I appreciate everybody coming together. There's several things we need to do. I think since we set this call up, though, with Tolu here, with Neza here, let's start with the website if that's okay. Does that work for you, Tolu?
Yeah, cool. Yes, you can start.
Okay. Do you want to just share your screen maybe and dive in and direct Moro through what he needs to do? Because it sounds like this action needs to be taken by Moro. And, well, it's not exactly straightforward.
Okay. Let me quickly prepare. I was thinking maybe it will be the one to share because I was just directing. I don't know if he has generated the C name because that is what we need from our own parts. I mean, from the dashboard. But let me
Okay.
quickly a moment, please. Let me get that from here.
Yeah, it's fine. While you do that, Moro, are you at your computer this morning?
Yeah, you guys changed the interface a little bit. I got you guys upgraded, and it did happen before. I just need to be guided to where this thing is at so I can change it.
Okay, a moment, please. I'll do that now. I think I'm trying to open the project. Okay. All right. Yes. I think. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Yes. This is the project Fancy Cherry. All you need to do is to go to the settings here. Settings under API production. This is where the issue is. You're supposed to add a subdomain to this main domain. So what you will do is this: update and disconnect first. Okay. After that, you now update again. You now put the subdomain, which is www dot fast. Um, let me quickly check the. I forgot it. So that's what you do. Just put make sure www is there, fast drive or something like that. I'll cancel that.
Yeah. Can you go back to the very beginning? I found I had to reload and I didn't see where you. So, okay.
Okay.
So how did you get there? Oh, settings. Okay, hold on.
Settings. From
Settings.
settings to API. API here.
That's why the settings is all the way at the bottom for me. Okay, so yeah, the you said domain API.
API production. Make sure you are dealing with the production environment because that's where the production is
Custom.
actually production
Okay,
branches.
yep,
Yes.
I'm there now. My custom domain is set to fasterdrivers.com.
Oh, Fancy driver. Yes, you can update it. You just click on update and disconnect first.
Disconnect domain.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It should change now to Fancy Cherry 36842.
No, it just gave me an error number. Update, disconnect domain. Okay.
Okay.
Custom
Yes.
domain not set for this platform,
Yes.
but it still
All right.
stays fasterdrivers.com.
Yes. Now click on update. Update. That's you now on the custom domain field of input. You type www.faster
Hold on.
com.
Hold
But make
on.
sure the subdomain is there. www.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right. When you click on continue, you will see another page that will display the C name. So you copy the C name to a safe place. That's what you now use. on your domain DNS service provider dashboard.
Okay, I can't type. I can't do anything on. I can't change the name.
Maybe Moro, you can share your screen and then you can see.
Yes, yeah, I think that's the best. Let me stop sharing so I can share.
Okay, I was on my Apple, so let me switch to here. API production. Okay. See, I'm on my laptop. I was on my Apple, and it wouldn't do it. And now I'm on my uh, um, copy the provided DNS name. Here, let me share my screen. Uh, da, 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 da. So this is what I'm seeing. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Also drivers. All right. Yes. You now copy the C domain. You can copy the C domain and use. Can keep it maybe on your notepad or something.
This one, the parrotfish.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. You now need to go to your DNS provider where you bought the faster driver from. Your
Wix.
dash. I would advise that you save it on a notepad. I mean the C name that you copied so that it will not be mixed up or something.
Mm-hmm. This is where I bought the domain.
Yes, correct.
This is what it's saying. It's not
Okay.
assigned to a site, and I'm trying to like if I go to
It will not link yet because yes, please go back to the domain because you have not linked your C name to the domain yet. You need to link that. Um, okay, let's click on assign. I want to show you that where there should be a configuration where you link that to go to the structure. Okay, yeah. Mm,
but I mean, how did this happen? We already had it set up.
yeah, that is where the issue is. It has been deleted, so it's not linking to the dash to CD application. So there's a disconnect. So that's the reason why the site is no longer working. So the issue is actually from here. So once you have this DNS, CNAME configured, how did you do it the other time? Manage DNS record. Click on manage DNS record.
Manage DNS record.
Yes. Okay, scroll down. Yeah, the CNAME had, yes. Okay. All right, you need to edit this. No, edit the CNAME. The last, yes. Edit here. Click here.
Where?
Beside the CNAME, beside the www, the alias, the last option here under the CNAME, you
Here?
just need to edit the CNAME.
The last one, Moro,
The
the
last one,
www dot.
www.fasterdraivers.com. You need edit. I think there should be that dot should be the point to edit.
This one?
So Moro, I guess what Tolu is saying, you need to click on the edit
Yes,
for the last one. Yeah, this one, right?
edit.
Edit the CNAME.
Edit is CNAME. Yes, under the CNAME, you have.
I honestly, guys, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So
Under
let me try to help.
Can
Please stop.
somebody just one? Yeah, just
Moro,
one person.
please stop scrolling. Right. So we need you to stop scrolling though, because it seems like your screen is either ahead or behind the directions we were trying to provide. Scroll down a little bit into the section where it says CNAME aliases. And I want you to go to the bottom of that section. Yep.
Yeah.
So right now at the bottom of that section, you see where it says www.fasterdrivers. And then there's the CNAME next to it in the value field.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yep, right there. So Tolu, take it away from here.
yes. Yeah, you can now paste the what you copied earlier, the CNAME that you copy, paste it here. The CNAME. Okay.
That's what I copied.
Yeah, that was what you copied. Okay.
So
All
save.
right, that's cool. Please go. This fast driver, the second option. Where is it? Okay. I think it's fine. Yeah, just save. Save. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Save. All right. Yeah, that's all. It might take time to propagate, but it will. Just give it. I don't know the TLL. I think 1 hour or so. So in the next 1 hour, you can check back to see if it's
Okay.
I want to check from my own.
Okay.
Tolu, why did this happen? Why did we have to do this?
Obviously, I think because of the configuration. From the record that you saw, there was another CNAME record that's pointing to that same subdomain www. I don't know if you noticed. So, but on our own hand, while configuring on CB dashboard, they did not specify a subdomain, which is www. So apparently, it's going to be pointing to different subdomain, either www or any other subdomain on the DNS service provider. So now that we have specified that we want our application, which is CB application that is hosted on CB dashboard, to be pointing to only the subdomain www. Now we have specified where we want the pointing from to our application. So I think that solves it now. So there won't be any need to change it maybe in the future if you have not tampered with any setting on your DNS service provider.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if that day ever comes around, right, we now have a good understanding of what needs to happen and kind of how to do it, right? Of course, the dashboard continues to see kind of progress, updates, and changes made to it, but they are mainly cosmetic still. But as updates happen more, we can be sure to keep you in the loop and
Yeah.
make sure you're aware of all those. Leslie, can we still follow up after this, just with like an email back tomorrow with layman's terms and understanding of what happened and what to do next time too?
Yes, of course. I can take care of this.
Cool. I appreciate it. I know the rest of this time, we wanted to jump on the line, make sure everyone here kind of came together, has an alignment of what is to come next, right? And I think there's a few questions or possibly queries just about the items. I think that were provided to Neza, and then maybe there's some additional things as well. Is that right, Neza?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I can share. I shared yesterday a file with you all, guys. Um,
Yes,
I think you have it, Ranita.
yes, Lisa, I have it.
Okay.
Should
So
I
do
Okay.
you
share
want
my
me?
screen?
Yes, of course, please.
Okay. So this is the original sheet. I've just added my own comments, starting from the issues. Number one, the search bar, nothing appears when you type it. Yes, I've gone through this. It is there on the website. I've checked. Then it talks about the logos, the configuration issues that only Instagram is working out of the rest of the icons that are present on the website. Then there is just a minute change of making it from $4 to $5. And then this is one of the feature that we wanted to have clarity on, which talks about the feature restaurants that appears on the website. How are we calculating that, and what is the functionality of that? Then, of course, again, there's some changes that are be required of replacing the photos of the girls that they have. And then again, the search functionality next to the photographs of the girls is also we need clarity on what exactly are we searching on that. And then yes, there are multiple the same name of the cuisines are appearing twice. That's an issue. And then just the publishing of the new updated version of the app. So these are few of the issues that were highlighted. And I would require more information about this screenshots that are attached, because we were not able to follow what exactly is we are trying to seek from this. So over to you, Neza, Moro, whosoever can help us out. What exactly are we trying to highlight on this one?
Uh, on this one, this is just a screenshot of the menu inside
Yeah.
of the app, and all I'm trying
Yeah.
to exaggerate it, but I'm basically want a border or a container. The container has to be in a different, slightly different color shade, because every without those lines or that color differentiation, everything runs. Like there is no segmentation. So this is what I do want to share with you guys. Whatever's easiest, so that it doesn't
Okay.
delay you guys too much. Whether it's a border or whether it's the container in itself, it's a different shade, like a darker shade of gray or something, because everything in white, it runs. And the variations that you guys use so far here is not enough. It's just everything runs. So the main thing to do here is to separate, you know, the containers, like for the food and the name of the restaurant, and the rating. I mean, the phone number is and the description is nice, but the rating is it should be like right there, like the way it is. Not only that, I think we haven't done reviews. I want to do a review so that I can start assigning star values to the restaurants that I have already onboarded, because that's one of the things that I'm offering them right now, that they're going to be one of the first without being rated. But like I can put them up there right away. And the we have it's set up to take in as a single order, no problem, like just placing an order for a one person or a multiple people. But that was not done right. Not only that, the group order function that's in the PRD that we were supposed to work on, we never got to do that. We never got to test it, and it doesn't work. It's there, but it doesn't work.
So are we, of course, the group order one, I understood we have to work on the functionality, but then when we talk about this whole screen, the segmentation of the different part, we need to upgrade the designs for that, right?
I guess so. And if it is, I just want you guys to take the least cumbersome option. If it's a lot easier to just put a border or to change the, because it's already in containers. That's what I perceive it to be. Just to change the color of the container slightly so that it differentiates from the background of the app. The way that it's set up right now, everything runs.
Okay. Similarly is for the rest of the things that,
Um, well, for the another thing too, there has to be some uniformity. There's some stuff that looks very different from the app to the website, like and especially like on the layouts or in the search bars. Like we have on some on blue, some on black. Um, I told the guys to use a color to help me differentiate between business customers and drivers, but I wanted something that's within our palette and I got something completely different. So the colors need to be within our palette, which is blue, gray, and black. And white, no, because we have a lot of that in the background. But there has to be some uniformity in regards to the how people look at the app, and then when people are looking at the website. Now, also
oh,
here, and this is another thing that was like I don't understand why it was not even done at the beginning of the process. We are very clear the what we're really we're a service and we're trying to make money, but we're really trying to build upon is on trust and visibility. And we Solar was very appreciative of how I explained the process, but it was never implemented. It was, at least for the tips, but it stopped there. I needed to see the cost of the food, the taxes, the delivery fee, the tips, the range of the tips, and that one has to be set by the customer. And the processing fee that Stripe charges to for the whole thing, and then a total. Those are the things, and I think there was an issue about like visibility for everybody or for just certain different people. I think you guys there was too much for you guys on that. Let's make it visible for everybody because it doesn't really matter. Nobody's taking anything from anybody in regards to like drivers, customers, and businesses. So the more clarity that we have for our users, the more that they're gonna trust us. And this system, since we're delivering food, it's very important that our trust is as high as possible.
okay. So right now, what I understand is tips is what the a customer should be entering, right?
The tip is the only one that should be. We had like a blank space that I could put in whatever amount it was. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that one has to be set by the customer. But everything
Okay.
else, it should be visible, meaning the price, the tax, the delivery fee, tips, processing fee, total needs to be seen by the customer, by the business, by the driver. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna look at what's important to them, and that's all that matters to them. To the restaurant, the price and the tax; for the driver, the delivery fee and the tips; and for the customer, the totality of their order. That's what really that's extremely important.
Sure. And the last one.
Oh, okay, same thing. Like you see how our search bar is different on the website than it is on the on our
Okay.
so that needs to be again, and I'm just highlighting a border. Um, the deliver to, that's that's a pretty big issue. As a driver, there you have no idea how many times people were like, "Oh my God, this is the wrong address. Or I didn't want to send it there." We need to make sure that people know what the selected address that they have, and it's just about being highlighted or a border, so they know that like the one that they picked is that's the one that they selected. Again, the containers in between the logos, because otherwise it runs. Like I mentioned this, I know Piyush wasn't there at the beginning, but I told Toby, I told everybody, I said, look, we're not trying to invent the wheel. We can look at DoorDash, Uber Eats app and we're doing it's the same layout. What's different about us is the ability to how we process our payments. But for some reason, like that was lost, or I don't know. And so this is like I need segmentation between restaurants, and also between the cuisines. Right now, they're all jumbled. There has to be some uniformity. Either um, I prefer alphabetical. That way people can start from ABC and work their way down. Same. Another thing, I've made a change there for the low for the customer picture. It needs to be bigger. Like it's way too small. It needs to be segregated. It needs to have a border. That way, it stands out, and they know that it's their account. I don't foresee any way that people can like mix and match accounts on the same phone, but it'd be kind of nice to like see like as a customer that I am the person that's delivering, and again that border to help it stand out from the rest of the screen. The logos on the bottom, when we are selected, we select one and we're there. It needs to have a slightly different color or shade. Like right now I'm at home, it's blue. I changed it to the color blue. Everything else is in gray. That way people can tell where what part of the app they're in.
Okay.
And the border,
Okay, got
sorry,
it.
one last thing, the border has to be the same color. I just made a different, the like when you have selected one, it's in blue. That's the one you're gonna go to. The other ones have to be a flat color. It doesn't matter what. Just wanted to make sure that also that difference was there.
Okay, got you. Okay. Um, should we go through? So, okay, these are the things again you have asked for the changes, right? This is, of course, the search bar, which was mentioned earlier, and then the links that are not visible, that are not working.
Yeah, they're not none. The app in itself. I need to bring up my notes for that, but I know the website search bars are not working.
Yep.
The group ordering is not working on the app. So
Okay. Okay. Then, of course, there are a few more items that have been added in the development tab. Just give me. Sorry. Let me just stop sharing. I'll just present over again. Let me know once it is visible to all.
Yep, looks good.
Okay, so basically these are other things that have been added on, like for the Delta 2023 mobile version, like for the driver home screen Delta. Can you please walk through about these requirements, all the three one that have been added on?
so basically the when an order
Sure. So, Mauro, are you able to kind of just tell the team at a bit of a high level about some of these?
Yes.
yeah
Obviously, we have the description, we have the acceptance criteria.
yeah
Yes.
so this is very simple, and again we can, if you guys want something live, you just place an order for DoorDash. That's all it's really supposed to be. But basically what's happening right now, nobody knows when the system's active because there's no sound. So I don't know why there was an app developed for ordering food, but there was no alarms attached to it. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware, or if you guys seen it, when people use a delivery service, um, there's notification sent to the restaurant, and if you happen to be in that restaurant, you know that they got a delivery order because that tablet goes off, and then the worker goes over, looks at the order, and they hit accept. Then the system looks for a driver, selects the driver, sends the notification, the offer to the driver, which the driver then gets a ping, a noise like we do when we send a text, and checks and sees, oh, okay, I got an order. I will accept it. So then they accept it, and the system notifies the business and the customer that the driver has accepted the order and they're on their way to pick up the order. So right now,
Okay.
the way that we have it set up is, for some reason the system thinks that the driver is already on location, and that's not how it's supposed to work, because the driver is around town, maybe at home, maybe somewhere else, but definitely not on the location where the customer is placing the order, because they can't tell the future. Okay, so then what needs to happen is notifications for every single step of the way, from a customer placing
Okay.
an order to when the restaurant receives it, to when they assign it to the driver and the driver accepts it. The driver then notifies the business, the system notifies the customer and the restaurant that the order has been accepted, and the driver is on their way. Now, this is where it starts to
Okay.
get a little more complicated. I mean, I need to explain a little bit. That last third step needs to be broken down into three steps, because the driver needs to accept it, notify when they have arrived and they're ready to pick up, and which also signifies they're ready to go. And then when they arrive on location, so that the customer can meet them or open the door or meet them in the front of the gate, whatever it is. Those are the things that need to occur, and they need to notify every single step. Right now, the last step, like I said, needs to be broken down into three, and all notifications that occur from beginning to end have to come with a sound, so that everybody
Okay.
knows what process of the order is in.
So basically, the entire process of order tracking has to be done along with the notification.
Yeah, I mean, it's a delivery service. We started building this as a delivery service, and we are very much aware that a delivery service is not silent.
Okay. Okay. And what are we? This one, that is, I want to be able to enter the tax amount during the account setup itself. That means when the restaurant is signing up
Yes.
for on the platform, we should have the provision of the customizing the amount of tax that they would be charging on the order.
Yes, in California, we're a little crazy, and
Okay.
we have different taxes from city to city. So we have, I can't set a standard. And actually, this is a good thing to happen right now, because it's from state to state is also different. So we cannot box in our customers, our restaurant
Yep.
users, for something that they won't be able to even correct. So we need to give them that ability to set the tax rate.
Okay. Uh, and then I will be able to. This is for the driver also. We have to set that how many tax amount during the account setup
Mm,
for the driver too.
no, no, not the driver.
Then this says driver account screen delta.
No, that's not.
Oh, okay. Then what are we expecting to change on the driver persona?
Uh, Well, the driver account, what is the problem is the steps. They need to be broken down. There
When we
beside,
say
huh?
when we see steps to be broken down, what exactly are the issues that we are facing that we want to, change the process?
Yeah. No, but on this process, like for this thing, no, this is the only thing I would say is make the picture bigger, but not everything on the side of the driver is fine. because the drivers don't set their taxes. That
Yeah, exactly.
once they go file, that's when the taxes are set. But I didn't request anything on the driver's side.
Okay, fine. Then we can work on this one. The next feature is, of course, this one. This is the push notification. Okay, this is the same thing that we have just discussed, right? It's moreover here we want the order tracking on
Mm-hmm.
the driver screen. Here we
Mm-hmm.
want the notifications to be there incorporated in the app, both on the driver side as well as the customer side, right?
And the business side, I mean, everybody needs to
The
get it.
restaurant side
Yeah, the
also.
restaurant
Yeah,
side,
business.
and if that function is available on on the app, it needs to be available on the website, because even though I haven't used the website to place orders yet,
Yep.
it needs to happen the same way. And the same thing
Okay.
for the restaurant who chooses to use a computer. I haven't seen a lot of people use computers on the restaurants, but there might be. So there's a possibility. So if somebody happens to be using a computer at their work, they need to get a notification somehow, a noise that they to warn them that they have an incoming order.
Okay. And the last one is Google Map integration.
Um, I, I didn't ask for this. The map that we have
Okay,
right
then
now, the map that we have right now is doing what it's supposed to be doing. There's some stuff
okay.
that's missing, but it's not necessary right now.
Okay, fine. So what I understood from the whole conversation is definitely we want the order tracking details at all levels, the business, customer, as well as the driver, along with the notification with the ring bell on all the personas, right? That is what we are targeting on. And for the restaurants, we do want that while signing up, they should be able to enter the customized taxes that they will be charging on the orders that they receive, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Piyush, anything you want to ask if I've missed out?
Yeah, I think we have covered everything. The only thing is remaining with the app publishing part. So I guess Moro has already provided the screenshot, which like we can check back like, with developers, like
Okay.
what else is required to
For
complete
Apple?
that form. Yeah, Apple form.
Are you sure? Yeah, I have them, and actually I was kind of confused because it's saying it's not accepting it. I'm seeing it on my end that it's not the right size.
Yeah. That's
I
what I was saying. We need to review it. What we need to see what is missing from the submission side, and then we can ask you if there is anything else we need to get back.
Because it's just a screenshot, my friend. Like I said, I just told my a friend of mine who has that size phone. I said, take a screenshot of the app anywhere or everywhere, and just send them to me. If you have any guidance, like maybe of which ones you want in particular, and how to do it, because on my end it said wrong size, wrong size, wrong size. I'm like, what am I doing
Yeah,
wrong?
we need to check. We need to review tomorrow. So that's what I was saying. We need to review what is this thing that we are missing, and we can get back to you once we have that detail. Yeah,
Okay.
that is the yeah. So I guess the only thing that is remaining is about the screenshot, Parinita, which Moro is saying it is about the wrong size. I guess we can check
Okay.
back with developer what resolution do we need, right?
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, just let me know what it is. I have them. I can't find anybody else with a smaller phone. I don't know what Apple wants, so.
Okay, then nothing from our side, Chris. I think we've got just of more of understanding what exactly are we looking forward to.
Okay, good deal. So let's circle back up internally, right? After we take a look at this, we'll group up,
Yes.
we'll put our plan
Okay.
together, and then Mauro will reach back out to set up kind of our next session. And
Yes.
we'll hit the ground running.
Sounds good.
All right, great. Well,
Okay.
thank you very much, everybody. I
Thank you.
appreciate the connection.
Thank you.
Have a great rest
Thank
of the
you.
night, day.
All right.
Bye.
Thank
You all.
Bye.
Bye bye.